It's only February 5th of 2026. We're just into this new year, and I've already seen the worst movie of 2026. Hands down, the worst film of the year so far. Not sure there's going to be a film worse than this. This film made Mercy seem like a 9 out of 10 film. My God. Oh. What's up, folks? Chris from Cinema Hooked, and today I'm here, sadly, to talk about the worst film of the year so far. And also, I hate doing it. If you're new to this channel, hi, hello there. I typically keep things positive. I look for the good in films. Even if it's like a questionably bad film, I'll try and talk about like the positive stuff about it. But this film has nothing redeemable about it. I would rather watch War of the Worlds with Ice Cube again. That movie right there. Yeah, the one that I said was the worst movie ever made. I'd rather watch that again than have ever seen this Dracula movie. My God, it's bad, bad. Like for real, bad, bad. This is one of the worst retellings of Dracula I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm a sucker for vampire movies, man. I love vampire lore. I'm a big fan of the True Blood show from HBO. I love the Twilight movies. You know, hey, crush me in the comments if you want. I love the Twilight movies. I don't care how cheesy they are. I got a soft spot for them. I enjoy the hell out of them. Dracula 2000. I enjoyed that movie. It's cheesy, but I like it. I like vampires and stuff, but it was so bad, guys. It was so bad. The creators of this film, whether it was the writers, the directors, whoever it was, the studio, they didn't know if this was a comedy, period piece, if it was a drama, was it a horror movie? I mean, there were like these, random jump scares that were not scary at all. It was more, I more just wanted to go, just because like the speakers were so damn loud. It was the cheapest of cheap jump scares that actually failed to make me jump. It was bad, so bad. You might be wondering, well, how could it be that bad? It's 2026, millions of dollars go into these movies. It's a great question. It's a great question how a movie like this gets made. It had Christoph Waltz in it, and I love Christoph Waltz, but he couldn't save this film. Nothing could have saved this film. And it had the guy, I can't even think of his name right now, but it was the guy who played Banshee in X-Men First Class. You might remember him from that movie. But yeah, it was bad. And the girl that was in it, Chloe Blue or Zoe Blue, I don't know, she got some French looking sounding name, looks like female Timothée Chalamet, even more so than the chick that's in the Stranger Things show. Like this girl was like, oh my God, it's Timothée Chalamet, but like with long hair and big boobs. And hey, correct me if I'm wrong here. You know, I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert on all things vampire, particularly Dracula. And like having seen Nosferatu not too long ago when that movie came out last year or late 2024, I can't remember exactly, but I think it was last year, 2025. Like that was a really good, you know, vampire Dracula movie. Really liked it. I loved that movie. But this was so bad. But in this movie, and this is where I'm saying, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember Dracula having gargoyles in his castle that like worked for him as like henchmen. I mean, the gargoyles, they, you know, little guys, you know, they perch up on building roofs and, you know, decor and castles on the inside. They were like his little workers and slaves and torturing people and hanging them by chains and stuff. And it was like CGI from like early 2000s. It's like the Riddick movie. It was Riddick level CGI in this film. So bad. It was so bad. And there was one part where the castle gets stormed by these soldiers and they're taking them out. And these gargoyles are, I swear, okay, one of the gargoyles, I swear to you, this gargoyle did a frickin', came down, whoa, came down from the roof and did a move and it did the Black Widow, like pose thing, like, it did that. The gargoyle, the CGI, the bad CGI gargoyle did that and I couldn't freaking believe it. I don't walk out of movies. I don't do it, no matter how bad they are. But I mean, I peeked my watch at least 3 or 4 times. And this movie had a runtime of 2 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know how they dragged this out so far. You know, Monday, I saw Iron Lung and I gave it a 5 out of 10. But my God, that 5 out of 10 feels like an 8 out of 10 because this movie was so bad. and I'm out of breath. I can't say much else about it. I'm not going to dive into the details. It's Dracula. He's looking for the love of his life. She died. He actually killed her. He blames God, but he's the one that like threw a sword through his enemy, and the sword went through him and then through her. You killed her, dude. Sorry. You know, you made your own mess. Like, deal with it. Now you're whining, oh, where's my bride? Oh, I've been waiting 400 years for my bride. Oh. And then you've got Christoph Waltz playing a priest, which, you know, even Christoph Waltz couldn't salvage this movie. Whew, I'm out of breath on this rant. It's been, you know, for the people who are subscribed to this channel, you know I try and keep things positive on this channel. I don't like hate culture where people just yell about a movie and complain and try and clickbait by saying worst movie ever or something like that. Like, you know, I try and keep it like, you know, I try and be fair to all movies, you know? I can't remember what I gave Mercy with Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson, but it got like a 6 out of 10. Like, I still enjoyed myself. But when I'm in a theater and I'm peeping my watch there and just like itching to leave, I want to leave. But I can't legitimately rate a movie if I didn't see it from beginning to end. But man, when those credits rolled, I grabbed my bag and I was gone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Au revoir, Shoshana.
Au revoir, Shoshana.
So, without further ado, let's get to my 1 out of 10 rating system. This one's gonna get a 2. Believe it or not, I know I said it's the worst movie ever. I'm giving it a 2. The score wasn't bad. The composer, hey, good job. The music was good. The music was good. The acting, bah. The writing, bah. It felt like I watched a 2-hour and 15-minute music video, and it wasn't even a good music video. It was bad. It was bad. If you saw it, I'd love to know what you think. There's no way you liked this film. There's just no freaking way that you liked this film. And if you did, I gotta know why, so let me know down in the comments. That movie was a doozy. I thought this was gonna be a quick, you know, 2 to 3 minute review, but I didn't realize how much I hated it because I just got all my feelings out about it. But I had to warn you guys, don't go see this movie. Don't go see this movie. When it comes out on streaming, then check it out. Just hate watch it. And maybe you'll have fun just laughing at how absurdly freaking terrible it is, because it's bad. It's bad. But hey, if you enjoyed this review, if you had fun just seeing how silly I am and just bashing on this movie, because I love reviewing movies and I love talking with you guys in the comments and stuff, please subscribe. Hit the little like button like the sign there says. It really helps a small channel like mine grow. I'd love to talk with you guys in the comments. So like always, let's keep the conversation going after the video ends, and I'll catch you on the next one. And hopefully the next one's a much more positive review. I've got 2 movies next week. I've got 2 movies coming out next week. Not me coming out, but coming out to theaters. And I'm going to review those. But those are 2 movies that, like, they look legitimately good, and I can't wait to review them. So I'll see you guys then.